Hi, hello everyone. How you doing? Hi QC, happy to see ya. I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. We are just getting started, and I want to start strong because I got so many plans for Twinkle. Hi Dwella, happy to see ya too. How's it going? Yeah, I am looking very attentively to the sound bars. Microphone is working. It goes slightly into yellow, but whatever. Hey, I will always ask. You're a friend. I will always ask how friends are doing. Because I really hope everything's going alright. I know 2025 this year, it hasn't been the best. It has been like weird at best. It's really been tough. And I really thought it was going to be the year if things turned around for the better. I was wrong. But we survived, we try our best. And speaking of which, let's just go here. And oh, sorry about that. I was actually working on a few things just before we started. Because I actually figured out, check this out. There we go. I actually figured out why the camera couldn't animate in the back menu. Oh, let me check something because I need to re-log in Chatterino. Let me see. Oh my god, so many steps. Let me see. Got a text message.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
I will drink some water. Let me just paste info in here. There we go. Hi Agi! Didn't see you there! I was logging into Chatterino. It is configured. Happy to see ya. How are you doing? No, drinking some water, I know. Oh yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, QC. Oh, that's so good. Agi, you really deserve it. You are doing absolutely well. I will do that next week. I will do that on Monday. Because it's a holiday and I will just take the day off. No, what I was talking about before is if you remember when we made this menu for the bank, we coded some camera movement, but no matter what we did, it didn't work out, it didn't move. And it is because the cameras in Unity with Cinemachine, you have to set how they update. If using fixed update or late update. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Really happy to see you here, buddy. Thank you. Really, I really appreciate it. 18 months already. That's a year and a half. I even had a hard time believing that I've been streaming for so long to begin with. Time surely flies. How are you doing? I hope you are having a fantastic day and you are giving your best. Because seriously, buddy, like the world, it needs your best. You are one of those people that really add something good to the world. I was actually talking about something interesting. You might actually already know about this one. But here in the Cinemachine Brain, we have like different update methods, like fixed update, late update, and turns out I'm using fixed update because otherwise the character movement and platform movement can be a little bit jaggy. But this doesn't work if time scale is 0 when you pause. So what I will do is I'll create a new script in here to actually change from one mode to the other depending on time scale, and that will solve the issue. There we go. And we got the code editor on top. Except it opened the wrong script. No big brain, small brain. It's taken months to figure this out, and I just figured it out like out of luck today. Oh yeah, I heard that. That is a small brain. I am doing alright, actually. Like, month just started, it's day 2 in the month. I got my planner updated for dev work. There's so much to do, but I'm already starting like very fast. Like, I did so much yesterday and today. It's astounding. I will actually show you a little bit after I add this fix, because there's something I really want to show because it's so funny. No, no talking about what you said, Aggie. Like, seriously, asking for the storefront to hide information from the customers just because you know everyone will react poorly to it, that that talks bad about you rather than about anyone else. So I will be adding an AI-free game seal to all my games. I think that's the thing to do in today's climate. So we'll require component type of Cinemachine Brain, I think is the name. Using Cinemachine, there we go, alright. We get the brain in here. Is the text size okay? Maybe it should be a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. Hey, you know what? Let's actually, in the Discord later on today, get back to this and let's design a seal all together. I think that would be something real cool. People should not only believe in their skills, they should appreciate other people's skills. So, anyway, something made with AI just it's not just like evil, it's just boring. You know it's going to be bad. There's no skill involved. You know what we'll do here? I think, yeah, it has to be update. Maybe just we can have a flag in here so we don't change everything all the time. Hi, Dog Developer, I love your name. I love your name. And absolutely right what you said. AI is soulless because it's just a machine. Anyone who just wants to press a button and not have to actually think will never make anything worthwhile because they lack the very first step necessary, which is intention. There we go. So, time scale is equal to 0 and not pulse. And if we are paused, time scale is higher than 0. Change the tags in here. So that means that now whatever we add in here will happen every single frame only when the value changes. And what we'll do is bring blend update method should be equal to fixed update and this one should be fixed update. And here instead of fix, we do this one. There we go. Oh, we got a bot in here. Let me get this. Oh, yes, it is on the case. Thank you, Yes, you are the best. Best wife, best mod, best everything. Also, hi, Roland. And thank you. We are working on Twinkle's Galactic Tour. It's a music synchronized platformer. You can see the trailer in small in the corner. We'll be making a crafting system for it today, just as a way to get little power-ups and equipment options. And also, hi Prolo! Happy to see you too! How are you doing today? Here, very question. You also get recommended all top tier stuff like Christian YouTube? I don't. Actually, I get recommended a lot of horror stuff. Doing good? That's great. I am happy to hear that. Oh, we got a mini game. Let's see which one comes out this time. Let me see. We got bunch here. We should fix that, that shader at some point. And we got a number race. Also, what's your question, Coach Code stuff? It's doing well. Like, we got a nice system going in here. It's way cleaner than in Froggen, that's for sure. We got Marina, Digger, we got Pangolin, and we got Boltobla. Our Marina immediately becomes super tiny, as it often happens. But Marina doesn't like to be the center of attention. And it seems this time it is Boltobla the winner. Congrats to DNG. Yeah, Roland, this is C#. It's what Unity uses, at least it's what I use for it. It is like a very, very easy to use. It's very similar to Java. Yeah, that's Bancha. Bancha's in here. It's one of the people that can participate in the mini games. I should make another round of community models sometime, just to add them to the mini games. So let's check this thing out. Let's see if the animations work now. Or actually, they won't work because I haven't added the component. I am stupid like that. Let me see if this stops loading so I can actually exit. There we go. Yeah, I do use Unity. Actually, I want to learn Godot, but I have so many years in experience in Unity that it is very hard to make the switch, at least for main projects. But, you know, eventually I think I will do it. Okay, so you open the main camera, and I add the new component in here. There we go, and it should just work. It's nothing complicated, so it should work automatically. Well, thank you, 12. I gotta say, like, there is interesting developments with the soundtrack. There is many new things coming, and I'm preparing a little thing that I hope everyone will like, but it's going to take a while because it's so much work. Okay, so here we go. Doing some jumping. I will actually change this to be a little bit bigger so you can actually see it better. Alright. So we got this, and when we go to equipment, it's still not working. Why? Let me check, because it should actually change. It is fixed. It shouldn't be fixed, it should be late. Are those parameters not able to be changed at runtime, maybe? Late. Because now it works, right? So why is this not changing? Was an Unreal Engine 4 had to drop because PC at the time was getting old. Oh, that's so good to know that Godot is working well, because that's what I want to move to eventually. Open source really is the best. Like, whenever possible, I try to use open source software. I love Blender, for example. Blender is probably the best software ever. Like, and I am so mad that they didn't continue with Blender game engine, because I will probably use it just to do everything inside of Blender. Anyways, let me check real quick documentation online. I want to see if this is not possible to change at runtime, or if I need to like commit the change somehow. Let me check. There is a post about it. GCC, I haven't used that, but I do love Blender, so if you say there is something that is even better, like, that's something to have a good look at. Oh, gotta love how Unity just removed the help forums and just left some of them, pointing at deleted posts. Let me just check official documentation then. Yeah, it doesn't help a lot. So let me check if let me do a little experiment in here, because maybe we can repurpose this to do something else. If we change this to manual update, but this one doesn't work. So this has to be late update. Strange. Okay, so let me see. Maybe I need to call this after changing. We'll see. If this doesn't work, we'll just move on to the craft system as planned, because I thought this was going to be like a 5 minutes fix and it's taking forever. No, let's see if this compiles. This is so slow. This is another reason I want to change to Godot. Okay, so we are here. And this is of course not changing anything at all. So yeah, we will. Let me test something. If I have this as fix update and the blend update as late, because maybe we can have the blending take place like this, but change this one to be manual. And just have here a fixed update. And here if is pass, well, if it's not pass, then we do a manual update. While here, if it's pass, we do the manual update. That way we are updating this all the time, but in different speeds, depending on if the game is paused or not. Alright, final test. If this doesn't work, we just move on to the other system. Because this really shouldn't have taken this long. Thank you, buddy. By the way, look at this. Look at how things fade out to look at the character. It works so well, it's so smooth. Okay, so the blending is making everything wobbly. That is sadly not something we can allow. And it doesn't even work. By the way, what's your native language? I'm Spanish. I'm from Spain, so I got a pretty marked Spanish accent. So yeah, let's just go back to fix update. Let's not do this part. Leave it in the way that it should actually work, but it's not working, and just add a note. So I will remember to actually check documentation and learn why this is not actually being changed. Because they make it look like you can actually change this, but it's not really changing. Though could it be that we are not actually doing this. Maybe it is an error on our side. Is timescale not working? Going late and going fixed. Alright, so this should actually work, or at least tell us that it's changing, and if it doesn't, that means it's our mistake, or at least my mistake. Oh, that's so cool! I actually tried to learn a little bit of German back in the day. I went to a small languages school back in my hometown when I was a teenager, but didn't get too far. Learning new languages is so hard. Why is this bumping like crazy? It's not working at all. And this is fix update. But it does say going late, right? See, now it is not working. It is not working at all. So I don't know. It is known late, which shouldn't be. It's like the opposite. Have I actually coded them to be the opposite thing? Yeah, I am so stupid. I did the wrong thing. So the mistake was that I was assigning them exactly the wrong updating method. It happens, it happens. Okay, so this should work now. But seriously, learning languages is so cool because it opens so many doors and it opens path to communicate with more people. I think schools and governments and media doesn't make enough of an attempt to teach kids different languages. I think it is so cool to grow up learning different languages. Because as an adult is way harder. The schools are poo-poo, yeah, definitely. They really run in a way that they shouldn't. Also, why is this bouncing like this? It really shouldn't. Maybe it's just a little bit laggy on my end. But now this works. Alright. We fixed the problem. And if we go back, this works too. It is updating, it is rotating even if the game is paused though. So we will add something to control that. Let me check something real quick. This is in fix update right here. So what I will do is come in here make sure that this only
Got
happens.
a message from our pal TGC _ Dave. They say the following. What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh sheet.
Oh my god. Why? Yeah, that is sadly true here too. Developers like they just go back and repeat the same basics year after year. It's very sad. So let me get we get this boss thing. So we only go to late update when we are not in pause. And I will make sure that this actually doesn't change during. Let me see, pause. Yeah, it's not being set in this one. Alright, so this should actually work. Ah! So I think I didn't mention you, Dave, today. There we go. Okay, so this is... Why is this so bouncy? This shouldn't be like that. It's like colliding with something. Why is it doing this? Is it because of ignore timescale? Shouldn't be. See? It does weird things now. I don't know why. I'm sorry, by the way. The code is just blocking the view. So it does this. And it's like very, very choppy. I don't know if you can appreciate that on the stream, but this really didn't work like that before. Hi Suna! Happy to see ya! So yeah, I don't know why this is doing anything. There's no change in here either. So I don't know why that is happening. Let me see, if I go in here, and revert the changes to the prefab. Now I should be able to just have the previous workings. Just checking real quick. Yeah, the camera works well, I think. No, it is still choppy. I don't know why. But I didn't change anything. There's literally no changes. This is different thing. So I don't know why this is choppy now. I am very sorry everyone, this is being a disastrous stream. Okay, we'll revert everything. We don't have even the new component in here. And I will be happy if this just
drink
works
some
like
water.
before. I will drink water real quick too. Thank you, buddy. I don't know why this thing broke. I really didn't do anything to it. Yeah, it is incredibly choppy. Why? Why is the vertical movement only choppy? It is so strange. Because there is absolutely nothing in here that should be affecting this. Yeah, I do have a profiler though. In editor it will give me. Well, thank you, 12 thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The profiler sadly won't tell us a lot because we are streaming the development, so it will have a few extra lag spikes. And you're absolutely right, developer. But see, it's not a lag problem because horizontally this is smooth, it's just vertical movement. So it's not like a performance thing. It's just bad behavior from the camera component. So I will just leave everything as it was before and I will have to check off camera. Let's go. Let's actually show you something before I change to the other scene where we'll work on the crafting menu. Because I want to show you something real quick. Move this around so I get a good and thank you for the subscription, Aggie. Thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't deserve it. Oh, let me check something. This one is also. This one is way worse than the normal one. Strange. And we got a minigame. Let's see, we got Dave here at the wheel. And it is a mind race test. And we got Boltobag, we got Dave, we got Aggie, and we got Scarlet Maverick. So it's an all-star cast of good eggs. It seems Dave was really in a good spot, but decided to just go away. Maybe now Boltobag will get the advantage. Certainly seems like that's the way this is going to be. Never mind. Why is everyone stuck at the beginning? There we go, Scarlet wins. Congrats to our friend Eel. They really get lost in there. So check this out. When you go to a shop and they now have this icon instead, this is the menu now. So they look a little bit better. We got red prices when you don't have enough money. You got the logo of the shop. You got the camera working. And I think it's real cool that we get a different logo for each shop. Along with a big image in the corner. But yeah, green spaghetti. It fully heals when down to 1 hit point once per level. It is made of, I don't know, green pasta? They are aliens, they have their slightly different things than us. I think is the takeaway in here. Yeah, let's go to the test scene. Real Italian. I wonder who came up with that pan. I wonder what kind of raccoon man would think about that. Alright, so we are here in the little testing area where it will be easier to test things. Let's move this over here so we are closer to them. And first things first, we want to actually add a panel for this. And it should be easy because we already got the shop one. We are going to duplicate it and make it real similar. There we go. I'm going to hide a few things. There we go. Will the lasagna also be green? Probably. So yeah, I will hide the main menu, duplicate the shop, or maybe you know what? Let's actually not duplicate the shop and just use the very same panel, but show the materials needed. I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I will duplicate it because we might need bigger buttons. And I want to be able to display a few things differently. So yeah, final crap. And there'll be a few differences. Like, we don't have a logo in here. And maybe Bob is going to be appearing in the left, so we will move things around. So this may actually come over here and be a little bit wider. And we want things to be wider. There we go. But the back button should be okay, so we can just make things a little bit wider. We don't need this. Maybe I will just leave this label to say craft or something. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to work without a visual editor. Like, it just takes a lot of time otherwise. Okay, so this should be wider. should be like same width as this. There we go. Our main change is we are going to change these buttons to be wider, so we can have like 2 of them. So let's duplicate this, so we see how they look. And this is about fine for size. Now we want to change things. Like the icon should actually let me see. Something like this. Maybe this should also be like only 2000 units, so we get a more horizontal button. And maybe this one doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Something like this. And this is 48 too. There we go. Although maybe this one should be on top. Also, hi Waro, happy to see ya. Hey Roland, you can do like anything you want. Like seriously, even if there's tools that make things easier and there's like a million of nuanced arguments, like at the end of the day you gotta do what you want because it's your project. And no one can tell you otherwise. Right, so maybe this should be something like this. Or even just take the whole slot, I'm not sure. Because this is like an exercise in design as much as it is coding. I want to make this easier for the player. So we got the name, we got this icon, and then we got like the materials. And this will come here. And be like this. And just to make this easier, let's just say that this says materials. And then here comes like what's the 5? And this should be way smaller. Because some items might need like 3 different materials. Something like this maybe. To the bottom. There we go. Something like this, so we don't go straight to the bottom. And I think this looks nice. Hi Tofla, welcome in here. I hope you have fun with today's stream. Maybe this one is. Let's actually change the icon into something that makes more sense, because you're not going to craft spaghettis. Maybe you will craft something like this. Thank you, Tefla. And this like throw accelerator or something like that. Now, does this look nice or not for the crafting menu? Like we should have like several of them, like so. Because I still don't buy it. I think it should look a little bit different. But I didn't really like a single
Intercepted
column.
a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality.
Oh my god. Dave, why? Why? Never change, man. I really appreciate that. So I think maybe the problem is that the icon is not, it doesn't have a border. It should be like something like this, and it should like come over here. There we go, we got a nice border in here. Maybe this should be over here instead. I think this is already better. There we go. Okay, so we got this template. We got the panel, it says craft. We got the description over here. Maybe we don't need the coins counter, but maybe... You know what? Something important in here. No, they can be grayed out if you don't have them. Yeah, we don't need to add a quantity. Because all of the materials will be unique. Like there will only be one that you can use. We may need money for some of them, so I will actually move this over here. And just have it be hovering over here maybe. There we go. I think this is good placing, so we can see Bob in here. And we can have like a different image or something in here too. Alright, so this is good UI. Now we need to actually add the code to open and exit this. And also this exit button shouldn't close the panel. And instead it should, let me see, select Bands of panel main. There we go. So we can go back to the main one. And also if we go in here to the main menu, we got this button that says repair. We will rename it to craft. And this will instead say craft 2. Let me see if I can actually edit the text. There we go. And here in my language data, in the UI, we get repair. Where is this one? Equipment, gallery, gear, hangout, help repair. Oh yeah, it is actually all in alphabetic order. Call it craft and just craft fabrica. There we go. So we changed the term. The button now says craft instead. And here we will make it open the other menu. And this is in UI control. Select bands of panel. And we have this one in here. There we go. Alright, so now I disable this again, exit, and it should actually work already. We should be able to enter and exit that menu. But before I go, I'm gonna say my favorite word. Oh my god, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. That is one hell of a word. Oh, strange. Here the camera is smooth. Why was it all jumpy in the other scene? We'll never know. But now, we actually can open this menu. And if we hit back, oh, this is not closing. Okay. Very easy fix. I actually forgot a very important thing. And is that I got all of the panels in here. And this one should be in this list. There we go. So now this should work. Let's try again. Charlie pressing. Alright, craft. And back. There we go. This works. There we go. And strange, it's not working in here. No, because we deactivated the new component. Okay, whatever. Okay. So what I will do now is actually make sure that the menu adds all of the items. And for that we actually need to add what materials each item needs. So let's actually change how the inventory database works. And this is so cool because Unity has this scriptable object thing, and it allows you to create prefabs of data. And that's what I'm using. And also you can actually add serializable classes inside. And usually you choose one or the other, and I'm using both. I'm having a prefab with this inside, and it allows me to have like a single asset with all of the items inside. Oh, I love burnt bread. I've seen that online. I relate to that guy's face so much. I feel like him. Okay, so here we will add a new header, and it's info. And we will add like a recipe for crafting. And this will be an array of strings, I think. So we can just add which items are needed. And maybe an economic price too. There we go. So we can now set this for each single item. Oh, thank you, because you actually want to stream more, but I seriously don't know when. Like, I don't have as much time as I would like. I wish days were 50 hours long, and that we had 10 days a week. But seriously, like, I am so short on time all the time. I don't know why. Okay, so now we got all of these in here. And let's actually make one of these craftables. Like, let me check my notes, because I actually have some notes about which items need to be crafted and which ones need to be bought. Wow, you are absolutely right. I need to make something for that. Alright, so single battery should be crafted and quick throw charger too. So let's make both of these craftable. So let's think that maybe this one takes 500 coins. And also, you need an item called, I don't know, old battery. And I don't know what, copper wiring. For example, like these items don't exist, but we will use them as materials. So let's actually add them in here. I will duplicate this one. Which one got duplicated? Single battery? No. We should duplicate this one.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Poly.
And call
It
these
reads,
materials.
Hi. Today I learned what to do when your car's battery dies. Fun times. How are y'all?
Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. And especially since we were like working on crafting a battery in here, I assume you cannot use that one in your car. I would say though that Volta Black won a race today, so take that as a win. I am sorry about your car though. So yeah, we got now a category for items, which is materials. And I will duplicate, for example, this black parasol. And this one is all battery. And it is a material, okay. And the other one was copper wiring. So let's make it too. Copper wiring, material, only one. Alright. Cool. Okay, so now we got the items. I'll actually like add them to the language things too. Oh, they are actually added already. I actually made that automatic. Cool. So I'll just change them to be in Spanish. And let's add a description for this. For example, there we go. And same with the old battery. There we go, so we got a description in there. Alright. And now let's actually code, similar to the shop, how we actually add items to this. Alright, so back to the code. Back to control UI. Here we go. And we got a shop section in here. So we'll just add another for crafting. We need the label. We don't actually need the label. Nor this one. But we do need this. And this one. And we'll just change it into craft menu and craft. Okay. So we got both of these. Let's actually get the money counter working first. Alright, so this is the code we need to use, and we will just add it. Let me see where it is changing the panels. There we go. And this should be the third one, I think. There we go. Let's just check the index in here. Yeah, it's the third one. Okay, so with this the money should be counted for, and now we want to actually add items in there. Let's go here to the shop and we open it. We get this. And actually we will need a few of these things, so let's just do that. Okay, so we emptied the crafting. And then we add items in here. Which items? We need to make a list for this. And we don't have a method for them yet. And this one we don't need. Okay, so let's make the list of items we want to add. And basically, let's make a method for this. Got it. Craftable items. Alright, and let's make a method for this. Like way down over here. And this should be an array of inventory items. Okay, so now how do I get all of the items in here? Let me check. Okay, it's not like this. Get inventory database. And we don't get them by name, we just go through all of them. Alright, so if they have a crafting recipe, so they have more than 0 materials, they will appear in this list. There we go, we create a list and we just add it to this. And we just return this list to our right. But we don't want to just get like every single item that you can craft. We want them to appear if you have at least one of the materials, so you kinda discover new recipes as you get new items. So we'll just like make a boolean in here. And for each of the materials, we get the item amount of that material, and if this is higher than 0, then added is true, and we actually don't need to keep scrolling. There we go. And now we only add it if added is true. There we go. So we only add items if we have at least one of the materials. Or maybe we can even add a flag to make it so that some items appear no matter what. I think that would be cool, so you can start the game knowing that you can craft stuff. So let's actually add that flag in here. There we go, recipe always unlocked false. And now we can come here to UI control. And this is equal to this one. And if it's not already unlocked, then we check the materials. There we go. Phew, that was intense coding. And this is in here. Okay, so now this method actually doesn't work because this one gets a shop entry instead of an item. And that is because shop entries actually have information in them. So what I will do is actually refactor this to use items at some point, I think. How to do this the most efficient way? Okay, so we get these as items instead.
Yo. Poly has got something to say.
There we go.
It goes. Just wanna say, you're doing great. I'd say you're doing up dog even.
Do I dare to fall into the classical trap? Because I know you are waiting for it. So I will say it. I will say it anyway. What's up, Doc? Okay, so why is this? This should actually work. What did you mean you cannot use item before declaring it? It is declaring here. Hi, Etty Dragon. Maybe it's just not computing because there is some other errors in here. Oh, because it is in here. Okay, I see. This we don't need. There we go. Fixed. Now we won't be using the eat food flag that we added to the shop entries, and instead we'll just check if the category of the item is food. There we go. And we need a price property in the items too. Default into 100, for example. All right. Shop price. Shop price. There we go. Again, here we check that it's not food like this. And here we send the item instead. But now this one also needs to get an item instead of an entry. There we go. There we go. And here we cannot add a list of entries. So we need to make something else in here. Indagling me? That's a funny word. Okay, so now we need to actually get a list of items out of the shop. So what we'll do is make a method for this. And here we should be using this. For each of those, we add game progress dot get inventory database, get item. There we go. Item name. All right. All right, and then we return there we go. All right, so now we can use this method back in here. All right, and we still have one bug in here too, because we should still get this from the same method. Okay, so we did like a whole lot of things, but long story short, shops should work like they did before, and we should like have one item show in the crafting menu.
Yo
Thank you,
molegato,
Tola.
drink some water.
Drinking water, got it. Okay, so what I will do is make it so that the single battery, which is the item we are crafting, has the recipe always unlocked, so it will appear in the menu. And also, like, I should add price to everything else that you can buy now. Like maybe this one is cheap, it's only 50. And the hearty pasta is a little bit more expensive. The ice cream is okay. The purple sherbet, however, should be like more expensive. This one is so cool. This one is useful for saving your score. Okay. So with that change, let's actually add the parameters in here because we haven't added them. And I was about to hit play without them. So here we go. This is the money counter. And this one is the button template for the crafting menu. Alright. Testing now. Crossing all of the fingers. Thank you, Suna. Thank you for the support. A button to pause in the game. I should actually add that, because I also want to add like a photo mode, but that is a little bit more involved. For now, let's just see if this works. And it's not working. It's opening the shop instead of that. I don't know why. This one is working. It's not like exploding or anything, so the refactoring we did works. So now we just need to work out the thing with the crafting menu. Alright, so this is used in here. And this is the shop panel. Oh, because we still have this code in here that we don't need. There we
Got
go.
a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. Did you hear about the explosion in the cheese factory? There was nothing left but debris.
Oh my god, debris. That's actually a good one. Okay, so this should work now. We just had some leftover code that we needed to remove. Let's try this again. So I come in here, open this menu, and there we go, we get the single battery. Presentation wise, it is a little bit weird, because it's actually setting the price and everything. So I will actually change that part too. And let's change a few things. Because first we want it to work, and then we will work on presentation. So, adding items to the shop panel. We should probably have yet another boolean in here. But you know what? Let's just check if the item is craftable or not. Let's just add something in here. So we said if we are buying our crafting, and usually it is false because we are in a shop, but here it is true. So maybe we can have like another shop that has crafting recipes or something. Oh, hi Falcon! Happy to see you, how you doing? We are coding today, we are making a crafting system for Twinkle. Oh, it's your birthday today, happy birthday, seriously. Congratulations, like happy birthday, you are an amazing person, you deserve the best birthday. Everyone wish happy birthday to Falcon here. Falcon is an amazing 3D artist and an even better person. I hope you are celebrating like crazy. I hope you are getting some tasty cake for yourself today. Okay, so what we'll do in here is we'll get what text is the price one. So we don't have to find it all the time. And we empty the text price. And then we add like everything else in here. Big burger, that's amazing. You're making me so jealous. Okay, so we want to also know if the item is enabled.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Falcon. Happy birthday to you.
What a rhythm you got for singing in there, Jam. So we set the price and we just assign it like this. All right. So what we'll do now is we don't actually need this. We'll just store if the button is enabled or not in here. All right. And this is if we are actually buying things. There we go. But only if we are not crafting. If we are crafting, we will have different checks in here. Alright, so now this should work like before. I think there shouldn't be any changes. So what we'll do is only do this if we are not crafting. Because if we are in a shop, we just set the price. But if we are crafting, we actually need to add the crafting price instead. And actually add it like as a line. And this is crafting recipe. And we just add like the material in here. And a line jump. But we want to also be able to show which items you have and which ones you don't. So let's check that. If it's 0, if it's higher than 0, we just do this. Else, we actually add a color. Make it red. Why is this? Oh yeah, I forgot a plus sign. There we go. But seriously, Falcon, thank you so much for being in here today. I understand it's kind of a boring stream, but let's just see if this works. Because this could actually explode from a number of different places. I actually named her not because of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but because of the same single reason that song is like that. She's called Twinkle because she wants to be a star, and twinkling is what stars do, and also because she's an alien, so she comes from the stars. Alright, crafting. And this is actually not working, I don't know why. Let's check the text in here. So this is just like the money. And it's 100, which is its price, I think. Oh yeah, it's not showing them because we don't have them. No, it should be showing them either way. So let's just add a log in here. Alright, let's see. When I get back into gamedev soon, oh, I would love to see that. It's been like a long while since I seen your game development work. I was hoping that you didn't give up on it. Because you were really working on something cool. Okay, so this is actually getting the lists in this. So we are actually adding the text. What must be happening is that the text is being overridden later on. And of course, this is happening here and shouldn't. There we go, this is our problem. Alright. Castlevania music hits different. Oh, I see, so it was like just a short experience. And are you planning on doing something bigger next time, or another small one to get back into group? Because definitely small projects is the way to go to get momentum going. There we go, now it works. Now it shows that we need an old battery, copper wiring, and 500 coins to buy this, or to craft this. And we don't have any of those, so let's actually make sure that the price also goes red if you don't have enough. Crafting price. And we just add this in here. And this in here, but without the line jump, because this is the last one. There we go. Yeah, that happens. That happens real quick. What I do with Unity is that I stay in a version of Unity I pick at the start of the project. I don't update mid-development because that only brings problems. Or if I do it, like it's like a very exceptional thing that I plan around. Okay, so with this we got like the list of items showing properly. Next we should make it so that you can actually buy them. So let's go to the unbuy button and just make a version of it. Unbuy item. I copy this and just call this on craft item. There we go. So we check for the price. And else we get the not enough money. But actually this is like a wrong way to go about it, because we'll have different requirements. So instead we'll check if you don't have enough. And this is the default behavior, will happen if you do have enough. and then we will get if you have the materials. And we start as true. And we edit the whole list. So if you don't have any single material, then has materials is false, and we break. So now, if we don't have materials, else if and we do the same but with not enough materials. So now we will add this to our text because we want this message to appear too. So you know if you lack money or you lack materials for that. So we go to the UI section. And we will duplicate this one. Not enough materials. You don't have the materials. Te faltan los materiales. There we go. This was your Spanish jump scare for the while. Back to the code. What we'll do now is that you lose the... Oh, we got a raid! Hi Calolis! Thank you for the raid! Hi there, happy to see ya! How was your stream? Oh, hi Fenton! Happy to see you too! Been a while! You're a salty gamer? Well, you just come to a very chill place to sweeten up. Let go of the salt and embrace happiness. Back again. Okay, so let me see. We instead of the shop price, we lose the crafting price. And we update the crafting menu text. There we go. And we know that we won't be crafting food, so I will comment this. We just add the item in here. And now we use this and this, and we use this same method. This one, there we go. Alright, and since we already have this copied, let's just look for this and we add the method in here. There we go. So now we should be able to actually craft items, provided that we have the materials. Let's just try the menu and see if nothing explodes. And if that works, we'll just add a few materials to the map and test it. So we just come in here, talk, craft, and... Oh, thank you for the follow, Diamond Cross. Welcome here, welcome to the mines. And as we can see, this works. Like, we got the materials in red, we got the money in red. Everything is red because we are poor and we don't have items. So let's actually do one thing. I will copy the name of the items. And here where Twinkle is, I'll add a couple items. This box over here is an item pickup. We'll just add them like over here, so they are a little bit outside of the range. And this one should give us the old battery, only if we don't have the old battery. And this one at the other side will give us the copper wire. And we don't have icons for them yet, so they'll look like the black umbrella. Oh, thank you, Nadio. Hi there. Happy to see you. So let's just check if this works. Alright, so I come in here, and all battery found. And now I come in here, and copper wiring found. And why is the button... Okay, that is something I didn't expect. What happened in here? Something went wrong. Why this is not working? I don't know what happened there. Oh, hi, Celium. Welcome here. Honestly, so surprised because that's the first time something like this has happened. And I haven't chased this in a while. Okay. Okay, so if I pick 2 items in a row, this happens. I think I know what is going on. Quick fix, at least. Oh, definitely. There's like a long time before the game is out, so all of the bugs will be found. So let's go through the process of getting an item. Got this. Show item get screen. And here the button should be enabled. I think what is happening is that we are disabling it when we exit. There we go. Because I think when we continue, this goes into non-interactable, so you don't click it twice. But we are not enabling it when we open the menu. There we go. Okay, Celio, like I will appreciate constructive feedback. If it's not constructive, we can skip it, okay? Oh, hi, Il. Happy to see you. Oh, we got another mini game. And this time it's a number race. We got Deck, we got Little Norwegians, we got Bancha, and we got Maple. Oh yeah, you haven't seen that, Falcon? It is so fun seeing all of the friends appearing here. Well, it seems like Dave's going to snatch the win. There we go! The wins! It's the game, exactly.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. Why did the man fall in the well? He couldn't see that well.
Oh my god. That's that's not a good one. Alright, so let's try this one. We got one item, then we get the second one. And it works, there we go. Fix that bug. And now we can come here and we'll see that the materials shouldn't be in red anymore. There we go, they are not in red, they are in white. But we cannot craft it because we don't have the money. So let's see if I can get 500 coins in here. I don't think I have that many. Yeah, we are not going to get 500 coins, I think. I'm gonna get kinda close. But that's about it. Yeah, not even close. But no problem, because actually I think I can change the price at runtime. If I come here... and change this crafting price to just 100, so we can test it. Now we should be able to actually craft it. There we go. But this is still not active. Oh, because we have the item. It's already in our inventory, so it's now black. Okay, I see, I see. So what I will do is remove it from the testing items. Because when we start the game, I add some debug items so we can actually like have something to work with. So I will remove it. So we don't have it in here and we can actually craft it and see how it appears in our inventory. In fact, I will go in here and change the price to something like real cheap, just so we can test it quicker. Bamboozle yourself in the wrong economy. It happens. It is such a common thing. So I get the materials. and I get just a little bit of money. And if we go to equipment, you'll see that we don't have it. We don't have the single-use battery, but it is in here. And it is in there. We have lost control of the buttons, but it's okay. Here it is now, so it works, it works. Only thing that doesn't work is that the button disappears when you craft it. So we should actually change the focus to the first button in the panel instead of the previous one. So let's do that right now. So where is on craft? Okay, so instead of selecting this button name, we just select the first button. Let me see. Get a selectable. Alright, so this should select like the first button it has that can be very well the back button. Alright. Okay, so now let's just improve a little bit the presentation since this works already. Hi, Kerry! Yeah, most of the UI is in there. Like, it is getting a little bit crowded. It didn't have to do all of that at first. So at some point I will refactor it to have different scripts for different things. Just referring to the base one to get out of the components, so I don't really have to pick them separately. But for now it is all together. Alright, so let's improve a little bit on presentation now. But the Darker Stalker soundtrack is such a vibe. Like, all of the songs are so chill for a fighting game. Okay, so we make all of these visible. And one thing I want to do in here is move the icon to the back first. And this label should also be automatically translated. It's got to translate, so we will get it from the main menu. There we go. So this will actually translate to every single language. No, we want maybe the materials to show their icons. Thank you, Dave. So let's try and see. Well, maybe later. I actually think I need to add all of the icons to the database for it to work. It's a little bit cumbersome. We will go with the names for now. And I think I want to change Bab's position to be to the left when we do this. So I will yet again disable this and this. And let's open this. Oh, I got pixelated. That's been a while since last time. I almost forgot we could do that. No, I wonder if I drink, what happens? Ow! It kinda works, and it works with the box too. Like, I am amazed that all of this goes together so well. What a combo! And I'm thinking I will like maybe make her go over here and call this backpass raft, and I'm back to normal. And here I will add more things. Hey, pixelated again. How come? There we go. We get the position. Today's retro time. Hey, what a day. What a packet day. But hey, if things end up working, like, I cannot complain about anything. Okay, so why we got this? We just need to assign it first. There we go. What day indeed. I hope your day is actually good, Suna. You know, you got friends in here. If any of us can do anything to help, you know, you can ask. You can ask. I'll be always happy to help in any way I can. Now back to the UI control script. And we got Bob in here. We don't have a current band. What was it called? This one. So when it's equipment, we actually manage to move stuff like this. So we'll do the same for this one. For now, we will just use the main camera since camera doesn't work yet. We'll use the same animation as for the equipment. And also we check the position to be this one. There we go. Or maybe, you know what, I think I can do something better than this. Let's go back to the contouring here. And let's have a public let's actually change this actually. I think we do this. And we do this, and we have this index in here. And in update, we actually lerp back to the position. We already have a BAP transform, okay. And we lerp from one transformed position to this one. That position. And we use ants called delta time. Look them. There we go. Oh, hi Mapo, happy to see ya. How are you doing? And we do the same with the rotation. There we go. So she should like quickly move from one point to another. And also when we exit in here, we set it to 0. There we go. So now she should like move from one position to another, as long as we assign the positioning here. And we should set it to be 0 in this one, and 0 in this one. There we go. Oh, that sounds like harsh work. But I hope it goes well. I would love to see what you are cooking. Okay, so let's see if this works. We should actually hide this parameter, I'm thinking. Hiding inspector so we don't see this one. There we go. Oh, that's a long time. So I hope it goes well. There we go. Hi, TG's Monkey King. Welcome. Welcome to the mines. Hope you have fun watching me fumble around the development of my game. It is going well. We have been working on a crafting system and it works already, so we are just polishing a little bit. And adding some cool UI and character movement. Okay, so this is actually not working the way it should because the default point should be the one at default. Oh, we got another mini game. Let's see, we got Marina here, and it's a haunted house. I always love when this one pops up. Let's see, we got Aggie as the ghost, we got Jan, we got Scarlet, we got Zoe, we got Maple. And so far everyone's surviving, not anymore. Oh, this was such a combo. And there we go, Ill wins. Scarlet wins. Hope Ill is still in here to get to see her girl win. So we'll check if we are in the menu. So if we are in the menu, then we move everything. We actually move back, I'm thinking. And if not, she doesn't move. She's in her default position. Oh, I love this song. It's like so happy and so like, I don't know, it energizes me. Makes me want to bounce a little bit. Alright, so let's actually get the material so we get to see something. And I should make it so that the input doesn't go into the action. Because I hit OK and she jumps after because it's the same frame. In any case, we go in here. And there we go. She actually changes her position. We need to change what's the correct position for her. But that is easy to do. Because we can actually change it right now. She should be closer. Should be over here. Maybe she should like rotate a little bit like this. Yeah, I think this works. So we'll copy the component. paste it in here. And let me see, modified, apply. There we go. So now whenever we go to the crafting menu, she's in there. And if we go back, she should go back to the other place.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drink you some water, you got it, buddy. Alright, so let's actually pick the items. Oh, and a small problem in here too that I'm checking now. If you hit outside of the button with the cursor, you cannot go back. I should add a reselection script in here. Because in general it's such a pain.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads. Message to all users. Unshrimp immediately. This is a threat. Grr.
Grr. You heard that? I'm shrimp now. Come on, Suna. Our favorite raccoon is telling you to shrimp. To unshrimp. What else would you need to unshrimp? Okay, so she goes in here. And she goes to the other animations. She goes back here. And it works. She shows on the back of the UI though. So I need to think of a way to fix that. But I don't think there is any, so I will probably just like change where she appears. And we can craft the item. We are not actually selecting the first button though. So this is something that we need to fix. Okay, let me see. Oh, because we are doing this. Okay, so this is something we should actually change. It is adding items from the shop, but we are not in a shop anymore. So what we'll do is current shop is not null. Then we do this, else get craftable items. There we go. Alright, now this should actually work. So many little bugs to fix. There we go. Kind of crafted. But she moves, which is the important thing. She actually moves like super fast, immediately even. So maybe I should change that. Because it seems like the lerping is not taking the whole time thing in consideration. Yeah. Right, and we got money. So now I come in here. And what is being selected? No, there is no bugs, but it is selecting a random button, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at that, probably off camera, because it seems like a boring thing to do. Hey, it works. So yeah, I think this is a good place to stop for today. I will just move her around again. So she is a little bit over here. So she's probably not as blocked by this UI. There we go. So let's just change like this couple of things and call it a day. Hey, that's a good celebratory dance. Thank you, QC. Thank you, Suna. I will look real quick at the back movement. Oh, because it's unscaled time and not unscaled delta time. I used the wrong variable in here, and that's why she is teleporting. There we go. Now she should actually, like, smoothly move from one point to another. Oh, hi, Tubo! So happy to see ya! How's it going? We are almost concluding our work today. We've been working on a crafting menu, so you will come just in time to see it in action. Stream has been fun, if a little bit frustrating at times. Do you know how work is? So check this out, we get these few materials, and I know the icon is an umbrella, I just didn't make icons for these couple new items, so they are using a placeholder for now. But now, if I come here and talk to Bob, we get this menu. And we can go for crafting. And he moves around. And I think this looks super smooth. I love how she goes from one place to another. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. And now, actually, the buttons actually keep showing there. So we can actually go back to the other code. One more minigame! Sponsored for our friend Suna. And it's the classic one, it's the main race test. Let's see which one is here. We got Bancha, we got Sandra, we got Boltula, and we got Emailer. And we got 2 escapees already out of the starting area. Not for long. How tables are turned. And it seems Bancha's about to win. There we go! Bancha wins! That was quicker than expected, to be honest. Alright, so what I was going to do... Oh yeah, I see, I remember. Here on craft. actually should do the same thing as the unbuy one. Current document. We have this. And then we do this. Except we use this one instead of this one. Alright. Should make a stair falling related to the game. Whoever falls from the stairs the fastest. I have an inkling of a suspicion that I will actually be winning those, even if I didn't participate. I have fallen downstairs like so many times in my life. Mind you, I don't have any kind of movement impairment or affliction or anything. I am just incredibly clumsy. Okay, getting the items again. There we go. And we got money, so we can actually go here. And there we go. It selects the same button. There we go. This is perfect. And you know what I do? I will make it so that items that you already have will also appear in there. Because it's a little bit weird that the button just goes there. So let's change the list with this. And after adding all of the craftable items, it goes for all of the craftable items that you own. So they are added to the bottom of the list. But only if we don't have them in the list already. So let me see. We check these to check if they are craftable. And we check if you have them in the inventory. And we just add them to the list. There we go. So now we don't not only have a list of items that can be craftable, but items that could be craftable and you already have them. And so far it wouldn't make much of a difference because the item already has the always appear. But hey, there we go. Work done. So with this done, let's go to the just setting scene for a sec, and I want to show the trailer again. Because we worked so hard today that I think we can relax and listen to some music. So yeah, let's actually go and do it for a sec. Because I really love seeing it. am here, by the way. You cannot see my face, but I'm here. Helps a lot. There we go. Oh, the song is not on YouTube yet. I am preparing something that I hope you will like. It will be so cool. But it probably take a little bit to get done. We'll see. More news soon. For now, I want to say thank you, everyone, and we will rate Oceana's. Ocio is cool. Ocio is always doing cool stuff, and her setup is seriously beautiful to look at. So if you like the 90s anime style in Twinkle, you will love her stream. She really is literally a 90s anime girl. It is so cool. So everyone, say hi to her. Be kind, and be gentle there. And I will see you in 2 days, okay? And we will be working on a commission, which will be real fun. So, everyone, see you soon. Bye! Ay, bien.